Here's 10 stocks that I think will do a good job of holding their own in a recession. Now, personally, I think that we're currently in a recession already. 2 quarters of GDP down is already a recession, but then we went around and we reformulated what the real recession is. So that's another story for another time. Here's my 10 stocks. Now, using the power of the VectorVest software, I use our proprietary indicators. No, you can't find this anyplace else but in VectorVest: relative value and relative safety. These are our fundamental indicators. They're cast on a scale between 0 and 2, and above 1 is favorable, below 1 is unfavorable. Relative value looks at the stock's long-term upside potential. Relative safety is a risk indicator of a stock. And then our technical indicator, RT, tells us if the stock is in an uptrend or not. Above 1, the stock's in an uptrend. Below 1, the stock's in a downtrend. So looking at the fundamentals with the insight of the technical analysis, our master indicator for ranking stocks, VST, also on that same scaling of 0 to 2. And look at that. These are good quality stocks. But that's not the only reason why I picked these stocks. They have earnings growth rate in double digits. Let's scroll all the way over to the right because I want to make sure that we were nicely diversified. Insurance, financial, petroleum. Now, out of the 10 stocks, I've got 3 stocks that are petroleum stocks. Does that make me overweight? I don't think so. I think that in a portfolio of 10 stocks, no more than 2 or 3, so I'm okay here. Insurance, auto, truck, transportation, business services, and steel. Steel is an interesting play, so we'll keep our eyes on that. So from the perspective of being diversified, I think that we are well diversified in trying to find stocks that will hold their own in a recession. Not all of them are up today, and that's fine. Stocks don't go up every single day, nor do they go down every single day. Notice that our CIs, our comfort index, another technical indicator, all of them are nicely above 1 as well. These are stocks that go up more than they go down. They are resilient to big pullbacks. And again, if I'm looking for stocks in a recessionary period or a possible recessionary period, these are the types of stocks that I want you to be in. And then the majority of them are undervalued, overvalued, undervalued, undervalued, overvalued, overvalued, and overvalued. The majority of them are undervalued. And our mantra is to have you in safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price in a rising market. So for those people who play options, each and every one of these stocks are optionable. Let's take a look at one other thing. Do they all pay dividends? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 10 pay dividends, and they have dividend safeties above the value of 50. These are safe dividend paying stocks. So with that all being said, let's go rock. Well, only one of them, hold on, one of them has a dividend safety below 50. It's got a high dividend yield as well, at 13.53 with an earnings yield. This one I'd be careful with on the dividend side of it. But 4 out of the stocks that pay dividends have dividend safeties above the value of 50. All right. All of them are buy recommendations. Folks, this is a really good group or basket of stocks. Looking down below, relative value, relative safety, relative timing as a group are all good. So let's take a look. And remember, I told you I was going to show you a cherry picking technique that could make the difference. I'm going to show you that now. Let's click on Graph All, and I'm going to be using our NPI or near perfect indicator as a way of why I really like these stocks longer term. So I'm not going to get into deep detail on what the NPI is all about. I think I'm going to have Joey put in the description at least 2 or 3 videos, one included by Stan Heller, that goes into deep detail of what the NPI is all about. And this is the kicker right here. Do these stocks have longevity as far as momentum? And you'll see this blue line above the red line tells me yes. The lines down below will help me to time when to get in precisely. But overall, look at this. Good upside potential. ACGL, love the play. Let's go to the next one. Look at this. APL, financial management. Turning back a little bit, I've got a level of support sitting at 87, 89. If it falls below that, I'd probably keep my eye on it. Or to keep it simple, as long as the blue line is above the red line in this graph, that's a good time to stay in it. Same thing with MPC. I've got a level of support sitting at about 149.64 as a way to get me out. But if the blue line stays above the red line, remember, we're looking for stocks to hold for the long term through a recession. KNSL, look at that. The blue line's above the red line. Blue line's above the red line. I've got a level of support, a level of a gap sitting at about 41.84. So I'm giving you levels on to keep your eyes on to get out of the stock if you get nervous about it. But if you want to take all of that emotion off the table, as long as the blue line stays above the red line, you should be fine to hold on to it. LPG, a little bit more volatile, but look at that. The blue line never went below the red line. If I wanted to get out earlier, though, I could use and pinpoint using relative timing to get out. But overall, the momentum is there, and the stock's getting ready now to possibly take out the most recent 3-month high. TDW, man, blue line above the red line, breaking back up again. I love the play. Same thing with XPro, Petroleum. Nice. A lot of these stocks are moving from the bottom left to the top right. EDU and CRS, the last stock in the list. Folks, again, I wanted to just bring it to you raw. Bottom left, top right, looking at the near perfect indicator. Again, in the comments down below or in the description, we're going to put a couple of videos that explain in deep detail how this system works. Folks, this is a great way to have good solid stocks to hold through a recession, no matter what goes on in the market. And I've given you some price points to get out in case you get a little nervous, but I think utilizing the 5 and the 40-day moving average of the stop price, that blue and red line, keeps you in those stocks longer to make money for the long term. Folks, again, short video, to the point, no fluff, no stuff. Just all about the near perfect indicator as a means to find me some recession-proof stocks. You want access to this near perfect indicator? Go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. 99 cents for a 30-day trial. You will have access to this amazing cherry-picking scenario. Folks, this video is over. And until the next time, see ya. VV Nation, do you want to increase your profits and generate income? Well, you can. For 99 cents, we'll give you access to the VectorVest system for 30 days. And guess what? It's a money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, we'll give you back your 99 cents. But folks, you're going to have access to the best software out there, the best guidance at any price. All you have to do is go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. Folks, it's a no-brainer. Go there right now and take advantage of your 30-day trial for 99 cents.